You study for 3 hours. Your friend studies for 40 minutes. Next day, he remembers everything. You remember almost nothing. This isn't a talent gap, it's a technique gap. And the technique takes 5 minutes to learn. 3 steps. The first one feels like a waste of time. The last one is the reason you forget everything right now. Step 1. Read like you'll be tested in 10 minutes. Imagine someone tells you there's a quiz in 10 minutes on what you're about to read. Suddenly, every detail feels important. That's the mindset you need every time you sit down to study. Most people read something once and move on, or they read it 5 times and still forget it. The problem isn't how many times you read, it's what you're doing each time. Think about how you memorize song lyrics. You don't sit there reading them over and over. You sing along, mess up a few words, try again. By the 3rd time, the words just come out. That's because your brain wasn't just scanning. It was working. That's what the 3 reads are about. Each pass has a different job. The first time, you're just getting the big picture. Don't slow down, don't highlight anything. Just let your brain absorb the shape of the idea. What's the main point? What's the structure? The 2nd and 3rd passes are where you zoom in. Now you're catching details, names, numbers, connections between ideas, things you completely missed the first time. But here's the thing, even 3 focused reads are still passive. Your brain is recognizing information, not retrieving it. And recognition is not memory. Step 2 is where you fix that. Step 2, teach a wall. Close your book, put your notes away, look at a wall, and explain what you just read, out loud, from memory. It doesn't have to be perfect. Paraphrasing is fine, stumbling is fine. Your brain is now retrieving the information instead of just recognizing it. And retrieval is what builds memory. Let's say you're studying biology. You read about how the immune system fights a virus. Now close everything and explain it out loud like you're teaching a friend. So basically, the white blood cells detect the virus, and then you'll notice something immediately. The parts you actually understood flow easily. The parts you didn't, you'll hit a wall. That wall is the most valuable thing in your entire study session. It tells you exactly what you need to go back and reread. Now do it a 2nd time. That's the 2 in 3, 2, 1. 2 rounds of teaching. The 2nd time, you'll fill in gaps you missed the 1st round. 2 reps of active recall done. But speaking has a weakness. It's fast. You can gloss over details and your mouth will fill in the gaps with filler words. Your brain tricks you into thinking you know more than you do. That's why you need step 3. Step 3, write like no one's watching. Grab a blank piece of paper. Write down everything you remember. No peeking, no checking your notes. Just dump everything your brain can pull up. Writing is slower than speaking. You can't bluff on paper. Every gap in your knowledge shows up as a blank space staring back at you. That's the 1 in 3, 2, 1. 1 right. And it's the most honest test of what you actually know. Then, compare what you wrote to the original. You'll see gaps. Fill them in. Those gaps are the exact things your brain was about to forget, and now they're locked in. Most people spend 2 hours passively rereading and remember almost nothing. The 3-2-1 method takes the same time, maybe less, and you actually keep what you learned. Some of you are going to want to teach this to other people. Students, co-workers, your kids. So I put the whole method into a visual presentation. Every step laid out, clean enough to teach a class with, simple enough to follow on your own. It's on my Patreon, link in the description. But the method itself, you already have it. The 3-2-1 method works for a study session, a chapter, a night before an exam. But what about everything that isn't on a page? Names, directions, entire conversations heard once. Navy SEALs have to memorize all of it under pressure, with 0 room for error. They use a brutal method that locks information in so deep, forgetting becomes almost impossible. That's why I made this video breaking down exactly how they do it. Watch it next.